Hello, viewers! Welcome back to our channel, Walking Thoughts Nebraska. We are now heading to our next city by using one of their fast trains from Rome to Florence, Italy. Florence is about 162 miles from Rome. We're using one of their fastest trains, which will take us there in about an hour and 35 minutes. There are buses or other train companies that go from Rome to Florence. You're able to choose which one will suit your need. We went from Rome Termini Station and then we're going to Florence Santa Maria Novella Station. This train takes us from north through Italy's scenic Lazio and Tuscany regions, and so we're able to see some sights. This train has a snack station where you can buy some snacks, but you won't really need it because it's just an hour and 35 minutes of travel time, and before you know it, we're approaching the station for Florence. The Florence Santa Maria Novella station is the main railway station in Florence, Italy. This station is used by 59 people every year and it's one of the busiest in Italy. And here we are in the Florence's main station. We are going to spend a couple of days here. So we're going to show you the highlights in this video. And then we're going to have individual videos of the places that we visited here and we want to share it with you. We are fortunate that our hotel is just a few steps away from San Lorenzo Market. You could see that there are a lot of souvenirs to buy from the market, so you're able to enjoy. Then close by is the San Lorenzo Church, which here in Italy is going to be everywhere as well, similar to Rome. Walking down the street from the San Lorenzo Church, we were able to go to the highlight of going here in Florence is going to be able to see their Duomo. It is the Santa Maria del Fiore, which is one of the largest churches in the world. Walking down the street, you could already see where the crowd is coming from or where the crowd is walking towards because that's the highlight here in Florence. Then as you go closer, you're going to see the marble white facade of the church, so you're not going to miss it. The title Santa Maria del Fiore or Our Lady of the Flower alludes to the name of the city, Florentia, or City of Flowers, or sometimes the destined to bloom, and that's also the emblem of Florentine lily. This church is dominated by the large octagon of immense dome, around which there are 3 radial apses or tribunes, each consisting of 5 chapels, and we are going to have a video specifically of what's inside the church and other things that you could see within the walls. The cathedral is 153 meters in length, 90 meters wide at the transept, and 90 meters high from floor to the base of the dome lantern. As you look around the church, you're going to see the artworks and masterpieces of the up-and-coming and the well-known artists of the time. The facade is a 19th century neo-Gothic masterpiece designed by De Fabri or Fabra and adorned by the greatest Tuscan artists of the time. As I've shared, we're going to have one video specifically for this church, so watch out for that too. A little bit after the church is Ponte Vecchio, which is a medieval stone closed pyramiidal segmental arch bridge here in Florence. After crossing the bridge, we walk along these streets to be able to eat in one of the restaurants and then continued walking after that because we are going to our next destination, which is the Santa Monica Church, to be able to watch an Italian opera. Santa Monica Church is a 15th century church that now they turned into a venue for intimate and attractive location for classical music and opera performances. We will recommend watching an opera in a smaller venue like this. We were able to enjoy it more. On our way back to our hotel after the opera, we passed by Santa Maria Novella, which is in the Piazza Santa Maria, which is one of the main squares here in Florence. It's really beautiful in the evening, but I bet it's going to be beautiful in the morning as well. So we're going to have one video that will show you the morning time for Piazza Santa Maria Novella. Another highlight is the Opera del Duomo Museum. We're going to have a separate video for this as this has 28 rooms and a lot of artworks. Next is Mercato Centrale. This is in the historic San Lorenzo market as well. The first floor, you're going to see all of the souvenirs, and then you're going to see the market. This made its debut in Florence. Is one of the city's most crucial places. It opened in the spring of 2014 and celebrate the 140th anniversary of the iron and glass architecture that was erected in 1874. Inside the market, there are several vendors that sell a variety of ingredients of Tuscan cuisine. Some stalls are specific to candies like this one, and other stalls offer other things. Then, when you head upstairs, there's a second floor in this central market. There are restaurants here where you could get pasta, gelato, all other things that Florence, Italy has to offer. You're able to get your choices in this area, and they have tables and chairs for you to be able to enjoy your meal. Let us show you the different flavors of Florence, Italy. Look at all those delicious desserts and delicious food. You're able to buy what you need or buy what you want, and then go to one of the tables and chairs spread across the area so that you could enjoy your meal at a leisure pace. One part of the Mercato Centrale was that one that was actually a culinary school. You're able to take courses there for a day or for a couple of hours to be able to make local cuisines. So if you're interested, go check out the website. And we're just going to show you all other food that we see here in the Central Market. Since our hotel is close here, we did eat most of our meals at this market. At the earlier part of the video, we showed you how Piazza Santa Maria Novella looked like at night. Now, this is how it looks like in the morning. As I've shared, this is the main piazza or main square here in Florence. A lot of people, they spend their day here, and our tour guide shared that many fairs and festivals are organized here throughout the year. We continued walking around the city of Florence. One of the great things about Florence, and I would say Rome as well, everything is walkable, and wherever you go, you're able to enjoy the sights around you. There's a vintage shop there, there's a new shop here, and you're able to look at them and enjoy just even the facade of the buildings. On our way to our next destination, we passed by this Bottega Strozzi, which is a friendly, lively cultural venue and not just a bookshop. They offer local people and art lovers places to gather. As you can see, the building is stylishly laid out in Renaissance architectural setting, and you can find contemporary art books and unique objects in this area. This place boasts that they are open to international visitors, local people, art lovers, students, and families. Some of them have entrance fees, and most are free. Here we are walking along the streets of Florence, and let us share with you more information about Florence. This is the capital city of the region of Tuscany in central Italy. It is also the most populated city here in Tuscany with 360,930 people as of 2023. Florence was the center of medieval European trade and finance, and you could see here from the buildings how much they preserved it. And one of the wealthiest cities of that era was Florence as well. It is considered by many academics to have been the birthplace of the Renaissance. From 1865 to 1871, the city served as the capital of the Kingdom of Italy. The Florentine dialect forms the base of standard Italian as we know it today. The city attracts millions of tourists each year, and UNESCO declared the historic center of Florence a World Heritage Site in 1982. The city also contains numerous museums and art galleries, and one of the places we're going to go to is the Uffizi Gallery, which is going to be next, and the Palazzo Pitti as well. The Uffizi Gallery, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but just let me know, is a prominent art museum located adjacent to the Piazza della Signora in historic center of Florence. One of the most important Italian museums and the most visited. This is also the largest and best known in the world that holds the collection priceless works during the Italian Renaissance. After the ruling house of Medici died out, their art collections were given to the city of Florence under the famous Patto di Famiglia negotiated by Anna Maria Luisa, the last of the Medici heirs. The Uffizi is one of the first modern museums. The gallery had been open to visitors by request since the 16th century, and in 1769 it was officially open to the public, formally becoming a museum in 1865. The building of the Uffizi complex was begun by Giorgio Vasari in 1560 for Cosimo I de' Medici as a means to consolidate his administrative control of the various committees, agencies, and guilds established in Florence's Republican at that time. Because of its vast collection, some of the Uffizi's work have been in the past been transferred to other museums here in Florence, but as you can see, there are still a lot of them here, and you could see how magnificent they are. A project was finished in 2006 to expand the museum's exhibition to the space, some 6,000 meters to almost 13,000 meters, allowing for public viewing of many artworks that we see here. Over 2 million visitors visited Uffizi in 2016, making it most visited art gallery here in Italy. At peak periods, especially during the summer season, waiting times for entry could be up to 5 hours. So if you're visiting at that time, make sure that you make advance reservations. The museum reopened in May 2021 after the pandemic, and also after its renovation, it now has 14 new rooms and a display of additional 129 artworks. We will continue to go around the courtyard and show you some more art pieces that we saw. Before we end our video, we want to say thank you for joining us in all of our adventures. Remember, this is the highlight of Florence video. We are going to have a few more videos about the places that we've been here in Florence that are specific to each places. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, like button, and notification bell as well. That way, whenever we have a new video, you will be updated. Again, thank you very much for joining us. Please watch out for all of our future videos. Thank you, and we'll see you again next time. Bye!